And you're in there complaining.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Jets and the Packers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and CD, you look at the Packers in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his 3rd season now out of the University of Alabama.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Let's go.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30.
All right. I should take that block away. 8 chips him. He stumbles. What the fuck are you doing? Who are you, Bonds? You got the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And this one is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On 2nd and 10, Tua looking for the out route. He's got it complete to Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 16 carries, 79 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Who's first?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Tua. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Tua now on 1st down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Tua sets up to pass it. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Tua.
No. There you go.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the Packers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll run with Patterson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a pickup of 6. The Packers at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. We're scoreless after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Hey, man.
On 2nd down, Williams. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Nope.
Now a 1st and 10 at the
Nope.
11. A give to Williams, running right.
Look at him
And
fight
he
through.
can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Williams will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on other team's mistakes. So here they force a turnover on the opening drive and come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other team's mistakes. You build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
What is good to come change that during the season, man? Kidding?
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
He's at the local Gold's Gym as a trainer.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now that hits for one touchdown, baby.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Slow down for you.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Yes, it is.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua.
No, DJ.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Play goals. He doesn't even play
the
ball.
drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
85 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Up to the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Williams more than doubled his career totals last season, not just rushing, but also as a receiver. All total, over 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns in his first year as a part-time starter.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. A good run there on first down. 2nd and 2.
Where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They run it again with Williams. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ooh, I still want you to get outside and block that damn cornerback.
They'll hand it off now. Williams powers through him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Looking
end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10.
Okay, right? Hey, check it. Ready?
They start the second half here with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 148 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Kicking in a 13-mile-per-hour wind.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he's certainly...
How do you get beat? I man them up. That's just sad, isn't it?
Category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Blue check. Yellow. One. Check.
Tua now on first down. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
From the 39, Tua. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, they can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They keep it with Henry on first down. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, it's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On second down, here's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Looking to pass. Tua. They set up the screen for Henry. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting it.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Williams going to get it again on second down. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here we go with Williams. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he...
I want to see why he was bouncing backwards that time. Who was that? Kelsey. You the reason I didn't get the first down, Kelsey. You the reason.
On the set.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Open man right side is Shark. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. George Kittle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Takes it at the 7. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin the drive with Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Is this man? You can't say the truth. You can't call it true.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll look to throw here. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Make sure you get in there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now we give up the middle to Williams.
Right.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Darrell Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So the Jets now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
Let's go.
Tua. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Play of the game. Kenny. What in the world?
There on the catch and run. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Tua to throw. He dumps it off for Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of the first down. And his kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, What is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Williams going to get it again on second down. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Able to find Patterson, and he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. Second and 5.
Oh, no.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast and create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Williams. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good game on first down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Williams, running right. And some room to maneuver. A solid stick. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off. But all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
We found it, Kenny.
We were watching and working on this game. I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it
I don't appreciate it.
school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there, they ran it in. And again, just a great game that we bore witness to. So for Green Bay, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for the Jets, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.